All right, good morning, guys. We are on lesson 8 today, simplify and then solve. Okay, so being able to simplify everything and then be able to solve it in the future. You'll see some examples here, and I think it'll be self-explanatory for you. It says, first of all, when you cannot combine terms inside parentheses, and there is a multiplier in front, the multiplier would be the number in front. That means I have 3 of them. So when you have a multiplier in front of the parentheses, you're going to use the distributive property. Okay, so we're going to distribute that 3 into both of those. So it says, here's an example. So are x and 4 like terms? Do they both have an x, or are they both whole numbers? Okay, they are not. So are they like terms? They are not. So we're going to write no there. They are not the same. We cannot combine them. What's the multiplier out front? I have a 3 out front. Okay, so now I'm going to distribute. Okay, you can either have a minus or plus a negative. They mean the same thing. I actually prefer not having to write this. I like to just say, all right, 3 times x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4. That's why some people like to write plus and negative 4 so they don't forget about the minus. But you always take the sign in front. So 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. That is my answer. I can no longer combine these because they both do not have an x on them. So they are not like terms. Okay, when solving equations with an expression like this, we will simplify before we solve by using distributive property. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. Okay, these two are not like terms, so I cannot combine the things in the parentheses. So I need to take negative 2 times negative x. Watch the signs. 2 negatives make a positive. Okay, so negative 2 times negative x is 2x. Then I'm going to take negative 2 times negative 4. Again, where the mistakes are going to happen here are going to be sign error, guys. So negative 2 times negative 4 is a positive 8. And now I can solve it. Okay, because I have an equal sign, because this is an equation, we can solve it. So here's my x. I'm not going to touch that. What is the opposite of adding 8? I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So on the left side of the equal sign, all I have left is the 2x. 6 minus 8 is negative 2. So 2 times what is negative 2? And hopefully you said negative 1. We could also plug that back in and double check it to be sure we're right. Okay, the second page of notes is page 325 here. I believe this one is also in your workbook if you'd rather do it in there. Okay, it says 2 rats are in a room in the center of a maze. The doors on each side of the room open at once. The rat runs towards the food in the maze. Chunky is running in one direction, 4 inches per second. Whiskers is running the opposite direction at 6 inches per second. How long until they are 50 inches apart? Okay, so you have 2 mice. Chunky's running one way and Whiskers is running the other. Okay, Chunky is running 4 inches per second. Whiskers is running 6 inches per second. How long until they're 50 apart? Okay, well, how far would Chunky be after 2 seconds? 8 inches, right? 4 times 2. How about 3 inches? Or 3 seconds? 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so I'm taking 4 times the number of seconds. I don't know what the number of seconds are, so I'm going to use x for the number of seconds. Okay, so Chunky is running at 4 times however many seconds he runs for. And Whiskers is running 6 times however many seconds he's running for. We're looking for 50. 50 apart, 50 inches. So I can combine like terms. They both have an x on them. So 4x plus 6x is 10x equals 50. So x equals 5. Then I want to be sure I label. Okay, 5 what? In this case, 5 seconds. Question number 2, 3 workers are in a strawberry field picking strawberries. They all start at the same field and they move down the field as they pick strawberries. Michael is moving 3 feet a minute, Anna's moving 5 feet a minute, and Tyler is moving 6 feet a minute. How far will they move? So now I'm looking for the total. I'm looking for how far, so I'm looking for a distance. Most likely going to be in feet because these are all in feet. Now here's the trick with this problem. These say 3 feet a minute, a minute, a minute. This is hours. So I got to figure out how many minutes an hour is. Okay, so I'm going to use 60 minutes. So I have Michael, Anna, Tyler, and then I'm going to get a total. So Michael's moving 3 feet a minute for 60 minutes. So 3 times 60, he moved 180 feet. Anna, 5 feet a minute, 60 minutes. 5 times 60, Anna moved 300 feet. Tyler moved 4 feet a minute for 60 minutes. 4 times 60 is 240 feet. So I got to figure out the total. 180 plus 300 is 480 plus 240. Sorry, I'm kind of off my paper there. 480 plus 240. 0, 12, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's my label? Feet. 720 feet. And again, I encourage you to write these down, guys. Write the equations out. It's only going to help you and make it simpler for you. All right, today's assignment, guys, is just one page, page 662. And again, show your work on there. Show as much as possible. Here are ones like we just did. Write your equations out. Help yourselves out. Here's what we did earlier. Okay, solve, show work and solve. So we can just look at this one to start. So you're going to take 2 times a and write 2a. 2 times 1. I do have a little piece of paper here. I'll write it on it quick. Okay, 2 times a is 2a. 2 times 1 is 2 equals 6. Now I'm going to solve it. Don't touch the a. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. 6 minus 2 is 4. 2 times what is 4? And you should get 2. Again, distribute on all these. Watch the signs, especially this one. This one has that negative to deal with. And then solve it. Okay, and then solve it. Activity 1 here, guys. Read the directions. It says, can you combine terms inside the parentheses? So are these 2 things alike? If they are not, you just write no or yes. That's all you do. Can you combine an x and a 2x? Yes. Okay, that should help you out. All right, so that's your assignment today. Hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.